Hi guys, it's your resident numerologist, Michelle Arbeau for LotteryUSA.com, and we're into the second week of December. And like I said last week, it's kind of deceiving because it looks like it's a little passive, but there's a lot going on. So this week is going to bring even more, I think, than last week in terms of wanting you to shift into career mode because, or path, I don't want to say career mode because that reminds me of JOB, which I can't even say the word because I used to work at a JOB and I will never do it again. I like to, be an entrepreneur and do my own thing. But the 5, we're starting off with the 5 this week, and 5 is always about career. So it's really highlighting the fact that you got to get your stuff together before the new year chimes in. Because next year is going to be a really big year for finding your path and your purpose. So you really want to make sure your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. And this is why it's really focusing in on last minute changes. And then we have a 6, which is normally a relationship energy, but because it's a 15 before it reduces to a 6, 1 + 5 is 6, it's actually telling us that it's not so much about relationships. In fact, it's more about creativity and creative expression. So because of the fact it leads with the 1, which is the pioneer, the trailblazer, the number of new beginnings, and the 5 is in the weaker position, but it's still about career. So definitely, career we're starting off with. And then we could get hit again with another beautiful 16-7. So it's wanting you to really make some major shifts if need be. I mean, if you think everything's cool, then that's awesome. And you could use the energy in a different way, maybe making new projects or something else on the side. But it's really saying, okay, you've really got to look at this hard and take a really fine tooth comb and go through everything. Then again, we have that 17-8, which is, I call it the God frequency because it's the number of verbal self-expression or verbal communication, which is the 1. Then the 7 is the truth seeker, and then it forms the 8, which is the number of wisdom and knowledge. So it's really wanting you to be manifesting things, but wanting you to, I guess, take a moment to think about it first before you leap, because 8 is really like a leaper energy. And then we get that 9 again, but it's also another gentle 9. It's the 18-9. The 1 + 8 is 9. So again, not so much like whirlwind change, but change in the sense of double checking and that kind of thing. It's giving you the opportunity to open up all the doors for all levels. And then we have the 1, which again it could be a 10, or it could be a 1. Depends on how you want to use it. 10 is communication. So if there's anything communication-wise that you haven't accomplished that you want to do, or if there's someone you haven't said something to that you needed to that affects your career in any way, or it could be also, again, 1 is the number of the pioneer, the trailblazer, new beginnings, all that stuff that I said. It's actually the standalone number, the ego number. So it's like, okay, what do I need to change? It's about me right now. And it's not in an ego way, really. It's more of a, I need to take care of my stuff right now. And then it's beautiful because we end on a 2. So this week is like a lot of work. It could potentially, depending on who you are and what you're doing. But we ended on the beautiful, passive, pure 2, which gives you that break, that day of rest, so to speak, at the end of the week. So it ends up being, giving you that peace and quiet and to take it all in, to assimilate and, process all of your experiences. So it's going to be a good week. I mean, definitely. So far, so good. December has been, the first 2 weeks are pretty decent. Just expect that you're going to need to take a look at things, that's all. So if you have any questions or comments anytime, don't hesitate to send them to me because I love to hear from you. I love to hear feel-good stories. I've had quite a few people send them in messages to me that they've won on the lottery with my lucky number, so that's pretty cool. But, if you have questions about anything like love, career, finance, health, whatever, anything related to your life and numbers, just send them to Michelle@LotteryUSA.com and we'll be sure to answer them on the weekly videos. So tune in again next week and we'll have another horoscope here on LotteryUSA.com.